Greetings and blessings, blessings and greetings, blessed souls. The Don Zusio Goodman, and we're live from Kessekron Heights. It's the 8th day of the month of Iyar, from the Hebrew lunar calendar, 5,707 years blazing and grazing into the creations. I believe this is now the 5th installment of Hamaskilim Yasiru Kazohar Harakia Matzdiki Harabim Kachochavim La'olam Ba'ed. The wise shall shine like the light of the firmament, and the righteous who teach the masses teachings of righteousness, eternal Torah teachings, shall shine out like the stars of heaven forever. A teaching pertaining to the past, a teaching pertaining to the present, teaching we shall see in its full glory in the future in the universal redemption. As we contemplate more on who are the wise of the past, who instruct us into the present, and we will be reunited with them at the time of Akitzu Raninu Shachne Afar. It will be the arising of those who lay in the dust, singing joyfully upon the opening up of their temporary resting places in the earth. I can think of some nice examples briefly before we get into pulling out some gleanings, some leket from the Rebbe's teachings from 57/20/1960. Teachings we've been sharing. So let's go back to the prophet Isaiah Yeshayahu, that he was, this is according to the Talmud of Makot, that Isaiah Yeshayahu was able to condense the 613 mitzvahs to two fundamental principles. Not that he came to abolish the mitzvot, but came to again help us understand how to look through a certain prism, a certain perspective, how to approach the Torah mitzvot, not for the sake of self-aggrandizement, not for the sake of building a faulty and phony and not everlasting tower, ivory tower of spiritual haughtiness, but rather Isaiah taught in chapter 56 verse 1 in the book of Isaiah, thus says the Most High, observe justice, 1, observe justice, 2, perform righteousness. He's not emphasizing, blessed souls, that you have to reach up, but do what is right already, no matter what level you're on. And you'll see as you do more righteousness, and the Torah will assist us in seeking out acts of righteousness, and to help others seek out acts of righteousness, more opportunities to do righteousness will come to your hand. Then the prophet Amos came. In the book of Amos, you can see this, or Amos in English, chapter 5, verse 4. For thus said the Most High to the house of Israel, seek me and live. So there was a question on this. Rabbi Nachman Bar Yitzchak challenged this and said, perhaps this teaching, this prophecy, is telling us, seek me by observing the whole Torah and live. But then came another prophet, Habakkuk, I guess you would say in English, who came down and took again all the 613 mitzvot, commandments of Israel. But also we can apply this to the blessed children of Noach, where it says in Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 4, the righteous person shall live with his faith. So the truth is, blessed souls, that we have to live through the knowledge which is righteous, but we have to have the faith, the emunah, that righteous teaching is in fact what it claims to be. And that's just something you have to explore on your own, blessed souls. I'm not going to try to convince you. I've been convinced from the perspective of human intellect, from my observing the last 25 years, living in the communities I have, from here to Israel, visiting one community in Canada, Thornhill, Ontario, upstate New York, that those who are happiest are those who seek to do what is right. And then when those who are not trying to do what is right, they usually seem to be languishing and gnashing their teeth at those who want to do what's right and get jealous and put them down and tell them they can't do it. How can they do it? But the truth is the righteous can do it and will continue to do it. And they will be ultimately the winners who educate the sinners, those who are lacking in knowledge or awareness, and just deny the divine mission that they're on and try to convince other people and confuse other people that they shouldn't be on a mission to do righteousness. So comes along Mashiach, as the Rebbe explains here in this teaching from Tafshin Chof, that the Mashiach principally will be teaching to Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, the inner dimensions of Torah, which we call Panimiyat Torah. And this is what will give Mashiach this title of Rav and Melech, meaning Rav being teacher and Melech king. What is the essence of a king according to the standards of Israel within the perspective of the upcoming, hopefully today, universal redemption? Is that the Mashiach will reveal inner dimensions of Torah which will enliven the enthusiasm of those who want to live in the righteous vibe. As part of this, we shall also see, as we learned about, and most people are aware of the splitting of the Red Sea, there will be another type of splitting of water. There will be splitting of a river in the future. This is part of prophecy. King David wrote about it in his prophetic teachings and songs, Psalms, Tehillim, in chapter 66, verse 6, Perik Samek Vav, Posik Vav, V'nar Yavu Regel, in a river they shall pass over by foot. So what is the idea of passing over a river? Which will lead to, as the Rebbe asserts, the revelation of the inner dimensions of the Torah, Panim to Torah, in which then we shall be engaging in another service, V'nismecha bo, we will be rejoicing in the Most High, that we passed over not just a physical river, but a dimension of river within our awareness, a dimension of river within our souls. I think I shared with you today, bless, there's a lot to chew on, a lot to meditate on. So I hope you're feeling very joyous today, blessed souls. And just remember, come into the courtyards of the Most High. It doesn't cost you a nickel or a dime, a penny or a dollar. The entrance into the Most High, the only prerequisite is to realize we are within a universe which was created by an all-encompassing, merciful Creator. And this all-merciful Creator has made space for every human being on this earth to occupy the space that he or she do in the time that they are allowed on this earth, and empowered by their soul, which ultimately is connected to the Ein Sof, the infinite Creator. And may we come to realize and share these awareness levels with others, B'dar Chinom, in a peaceful way, B'dar Chishon, in a peaceful way, in a pleasant way, B'ofen Nitzchi, in an eternal way, B'hava Echad, with one love, B'gorel Echad, with one destiny, B'bori Echad, in that one Creator, Akshav, now.